And I think there's a why deficit today, because the what is so easy to understand. There's so much data, and unless you question it, you can just make it mean anything.
Yeah.
So, what is the concept of the five whys? And if you could explain it with a case study.
So one case study that I really like that we did is we had a cruise line come to us. So they did cruises, and they told us that the people that bought their cruises were all boomer women. So the boomer generation. And so, if they had built a website based on being boomer women, then it would have been about being an empty nester, time of your life. Like it would have had all these visions of someone like walking on the beach, those kind of things. So we listened to them and like, it's all boomer women. So we did a study and we included 40 boomer women. So we talked to 40 boomer women. We didn't talk to a man. We didn't talk, that was the only group that we talked to. And what we found out when we got to the end of that, by taking this kind of overall why mentality, it had nothing to do with them being a boomer woman. The boomer woman's credit card might have been used to purchase the cruise, but the reason they were cruising was not about that at all. And it was more far reaching. So what we found is that typically people cruise for one of three reasons. They cruise because they want to go to a unique destination, and a cruise ship is an easy way to get there. So if you're going to the Galapagos or something like that, then you go there. And for the cruise line, that means you can put the cheapest cruise ship on that cruise line because all the people care about is the destination they're headed to. Another group cruises because of they go to the same place every year with friends, and they like the casino and the disco and the nightlife because they're there to party. And so you want to have like your latest cruise ship with all the party things. They don't even get off the cruise ship at the ports because they just are there to have a good time. And, they don't have to worry about driving home and, all those kind of things. Everything's included. So that group was sort of they were about partying. And then we had a final group that was a leisure group. And so they cruised because they didn't want to have to change hotels multiple times. There were a lot of, pools and places to hang out. Their food was taken care of, all those types of things. And so that was a leisure group. And so the website that we ended up building, instead of building it about boomer women and, that, we built it such that it had those three different categories on the homepage, but not overt. Like we weren't like, do you like to cruise because of destination? We had pictures of destinations. We had pictures of people partying. We had pictures of people being leisurely. And based on the content they selected, we started to fine tune their experience to that specific topic. And so it took us getting really deep into understanding like, well, why was the last time you took the cruise and what did you enjoy about it and why and why and why and why, till we got to that really base reason. It's like, I like to go because I don't have to worry about anything, or I like to go because I like to explore a new destination. So you have to be careful and make sure that you really understand the true motivation, because people will use things like money or they'll tell you time or whatever. But we all know that if something's important enough to you, you'll spend whatever money it is to get it. And you'll take whatever time it takes to do it. So that's never the truth. It's just
Yeah,
never the truth.
yeah, yeah, yeah.